Sir, you've taken a lot of criticism from members of your own party, friendly fire from other Democrats. You have anything to say about that?
Ready?
I just want to be able to work with them. I don't have anything bad to say in return. I actually don't even all the way know what folks have said. So just want to keep this positive and about.
Beto, can an Irishman get a question on St. Patrick's Day?
Of course. St. Patrick's Eve.
St. Patrick's Eve. Well, for us, it's 1 week. So,
right.
I asked you in Texas last year how you were going to handle attacks from Ted Cruz. You've had more attacks in the last week,
right,
from opposition research than Ted Cruz launched probably your whole campaign. How are you going to maintain a sunny disposition and compete against a lot of Democrats who also want a sunny disposition and distinguish yourself?
Yeah. It's a great question. I mean, I think you'll have to find the answer in the way that I've conducted the campaign so far for these last 2.5 days. It's pretty open, it's pretty transparent. I'm trying to do a better job of staying around to answer questions from the press as well, but my focus is going to be on listening to Iowans and other Americans throughout the course of this. And in that, I find my inspiration. I've not heard a negative thing said at any of the 20-plus events or stops that we've been at so far. So I think I have a responsibility as a candidate for national office to reflect that optimism, that desire to resolve some of the differences that we have and to move forward and get something done for this country. And so that's what I believe in, and that's what I'll continue to express on the campaign. There are going to be some days tougher than others, but you just got to keep your head up and stay after it, and that's what I plan to do.
You're going to have a pint tomorrow night?
I will probably not. I will delegate the pint drinking to a friend, perhaps, but I'll be there in spirit, if not in spirits. What's that?
Some people would say that's a fatal mistake.
Yeah, well, could be. Well, if in Ireland, you can count on me doing that. Yeah.
Beto, my parents live down in Texas, and it was the first time that my mom ever voted in Donald Trump.
Really? Yeah. Right on. Where does she live?
She lives in Spring Branch, so
okay,
30 miles north of San Antonio.
Yeah.
Can we get a picture for her?
Of course.
Awesome.
Yeah. Tell me your name.
Jared.
Jared. Nice to meet you.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Right on. Tell your folks I said hello.
I will.
And thanks to your mom for voting, having some faith.
Hey, Congressman, last night during the podcast you said you were no longer going to make the joke about your wife raising their kids sometimes. Can you tell us about what made you change your mind about that?
The feedback I received from people who found that to be offensive. Calling my wife and asking her, and she said, look, I know what you're trying to say, which is that here I am in El Paso, I'm working. I'm also taking on the lion's share of the responsibility of raising our children, and you were trying to acknowledge that in your comments, but it came off sounding a little flip. And you know, this is a serious thing, and I think you should treat it seriously. So I thought that was great advice, and advice that I'm going to follow.
Aiden wanted to say hi to you.
Thanks.
Right here.
Hey, Aiden.
Yep.
How are you? I like those pins.
You ready? Here we go. Aiden, you're our last picture. 1, 2, and 3. One more. All right, there we go.
Right on.
Great. Now look over.
You're going to be